1800s, Americans pushed steadily westward, moving even beyond the territory of the United States. They traveled by canoe and flatboat, on horseback, and by wagon train. Some even walked much of the way. Companies moved west in search of more beavers. Most of the first non-Native Americans who traveled to the Rocky Mountains and the Pacific Northwest were fur traders and trappers. Americans merchant John Jacob Astor created one of the largest fur business, the American Fur Company. His company bought skins from western fur traders and trappers who became known as mountain men. These adventurers were some of the first Easterners to explore and map the Rocky Mountains and lands west of them.
Many people started moving to Oregon Country and other western areas. They followed the 2,000-mile long Oregon Trail. This trail stretched from places such as Independence, Missouri, or Council Bluffs, Iowa, all the way to Oregon Country. It followed the Platte and Sweetwater rivers, over the plains, and crossed the Rocky Mountains. Traveling the trail challenged the strength and determination of pioneer families. This journey lasted about 6 months, and the cost was around $600 for a family of 4, which was very high at the time, since a worker gained about $1.50 per day. For this reason, mostly small and young families took the challenge and began the rough journey on wagons up to Oregon Country.
The wagons were pulled by oxen, mules, or horses. Sometimes pioneers walked to help animals rest and gain strength. They kept traveling until darkness arrived. Often, pioneers brought small herds of cattle in the trail with them. While traveling, they suffered from shortage of food, rough weather, graphic barriers, and sometimes were forced to abandon their wagons. Many Native Americans in Oregon Trail helped pioneers, acting as guides and traded essentials. Sadly, few settlers died from Indian attacks. The settlers that arrived to Oregon or California were welcomed to pleasant climates.
The Santa Fe Trail was a 19th century transportation route through central North America that connected Franklin, Missouri with Santa Fe, Mexico. Pioneered in 1821 by William Becknell, it served as a vital commercial highway until the introduction of the railroad to Santa Fe in 1800s. The railroad is commemorated today by the National Park Services as the Santa Fe National Historic Trail.
In 1830, Joseph Smith found the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, better known as Mormons. Smith believed he found untranslated a set of golden tablets containing religious teaching. He called these writings the Book of Mormons. This religious movement grew quickly, but later started being persecuted because of some of their beliefs. For example, in early 1850, Mormons men started marrying multiple women at the time. This practice was outlawed by church in 1860. During his first years, Smith and his followers had communities in Ohio, Missouri, and Illinois. But these communities did not succeed, and Smith was killed in 1844. After his death, Brigham Young became their leader. He decided to move to what is now Utah. By 1860, they had over 40,000 Mormons.